my fellow human, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. Do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you, and for those of you new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. Should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. With that being said, today we are getting the message, why haven't they reached out? So we are going to be using the El Camino Oracle today and see what's going on. So source, why haven't they reached out to my fellow human? What oracle card will better help us understand why hasn't this person reached out? Thank you. And this could be anybody, a love interest, a family member, a business partner, whatever. It could be anybody in your life, okay? With siesta on the bottom with nap. They're just slow getting around to it. That's what that felt like. All right, so source, why isn't this person reaching out? Would you like to share with us today? Why isn't this person reaching out? Would you like to tell my fellow humans? Okay, so we've got Leo, Mars, and the 4th house. I feel like this person's dealing with a lot at home. They're dealing with a lot in their day-to-day life, and a lot of that could be drama. It could be there's somebody that's trying to control them. There's somebody that's trying to be very domineering on them. Like, it's like not giving them the freedom. And this is someone that they're this codependency going on, right? And, you know, we shouldn't let our codependencies get the better of us, but anybody that's had codependent relationships, they know that they do get the better of us in all circumstances. And I feel like that's exactly what's going on here. This person just feels very trapped right now. And they don't feel like they're capable of being present with you in the way that you need them to be. So say if this is a business partner that like you need to discuss business dealings right now, the reason they haven't tried to discuss those business dealings with you is because they've got so much going on in their mind about the family life that it's like they wouldn't even be able to contribute, and that would just put even more pressure on you than just allowing you to figure it out by yourself right now, because when you make a decision, you're going to move forward with it. Right? If this is a love interest, the same thing. It's like they've got a lot going on behind the scenes, and they're dealing with a lot of emotional baggage right now, and they're just not able to come forward. And so there's a lot of aggression. There could be competition at home as well. There could be people who are just really trying to make them suffer by projections, or just from their own codependent relationship is just becoming too overwhelming for them to handle. Okay? There's a lot of ego that's involved here. There's a lot of selfishness. There's a lot of, again, dominating energy, very vain. Someone's in their pride. I don't feel like this person's too much in their pride. I do feel like they're dealing with someone who's incredibly stuck in their pride right now. And so also, I just heard like there's someone at home that's a threat. So it's like if they even tried to reach out to you right now, there would just be a lot more drama, and they would get you involved. Like not this person, but the person that's in their energy right now would get you involved in it. And that's why this person hasn't reached out. Yeah, they're very much in their survival mode right now. And they're doing their best to survive this very sticky situation. And so I know it can be frustrating when we're not hearing back from people, but they really are dealing with a lot internally. And whether you see that as a valid excuse or not, that's just where they're at, right? When we have a lot of drama, we don't want to bring another person into it. It's like, you know, we won't reach out. I do feel like that's where this person's at. Like they just don't want to involve you in what's going on, or there's been things said about you behind closed doors, and they're not appreciating that, and so they're trying to do their best to resolve it on their own, even though it is becoming increasingly difficult. Source, why hasn't this person reached out to my fellow humans? What would you like to share with us? Thank you. On the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. They will. They will. Things are going to turn in their favor and they'll finally find some balance and they will reach out to you. This is not like a forever thing here. They really are just trying to figure out the best way for them to handle this in the moment. So this is just what they're dealing with right now. Yeah, we've got Temperance in the reverse. And the 10 of Wands. Dealing with responsibilities right now. Very heavy responsibilities. Things that they never thought they would have to deal with before. And they're having a very hard time integrating their responsibilities at home and their responsibility to you. And right now at home is taking precedence over the responsibility to you. Even if you feel like responsibility to you is far more important, it's not to say that it is or it isn't, right? It's just saying like this is where they're at. They're trying their best to prioritize the best way they know how. And right now that's what's happening, is that the stuff at home is getting prioritized over whatever's going on between you and them. And it's like they don't know how right now to communicate that in the best way to you, also without getting you dragged into something that they feel like is not yours to deal with, right? So they really are trying to save you from something that is very dramatic and over the top, is very difficult. And this could be a split family too. So like if this is a love interest, then maybe they have another parent, like they're co-parenting with someone and they're still in the midst of, you know, figuring things out between each other. There's a child involved. But, you know, this is just them trying to figure out, like, what's my role in this situation right now without getting you involved into something that doesn't feel like it belongs on your shoulders. And it's not to say that you would have any problem helping them with that. That's not what they're trying to do. They're just really right now trying to save you from something that they feel is incredibly overwhelming, and they're doing their best to solve this with the information that they have at hand. So they don't want to hurt your feelings, but I do feel like the more time that goes by, they do feel like they are hurting your feelings, and that also makes them feel really bad too. But it's like, until I get this home situation figured out, until I get this situation on my mind figured out, like I can't move forward. They feel like they're in a stalemate. Golden Orange Dragon, expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence, right? Yeah, so I feel like right now, the best thing that you might be able to do from afar is, I mean, if you want to get involved, that's up to you. You have to listen to your intuition. But I feel like the best thing is just to, you know, fight from a distance, right? How can you fight from a distance? Praying for this person, wishing them good, sending them love, sending them encouragement, you know, all the things that we do for the people we care about when we can't be there for them, right? Right now it's about sitting in the water with the fish while we might be a monkey, right? The fish isn't drowning. It just needs someone to be there. Not to say anything, not to change anything for him, just to be there. And so that's what this really feels like. On the bottom, we've got the Rainbow Dragon. Brings a leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust. Rediscover wisdom. Expect miracles and accept opportunities. Yeah, this is not going to be a forever thing. Like, this person's going to reach out eventually. It's just they're dealing with a lot right now, okay? And that's okay. I mean, have you ever had a situation that all of a sudden a week went by and you didn't text or reach out to someone because you had a lot going on? Right? Like, that's exactly kind of what this feels like. Let's see here. What else? Whoa. Escape, abandonment, and celebration. Doubts weigh heavy, and the leap forward seems too far. Crushed by the burdens of reality, seeking solace in the thought of vanishing. Yeah, they're dealing with a lot. They want to escape what's going on, but they know that they can't. And we've got abandonment. Efforts seem invisible and feels undervalued. Experiences genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed. And I feel like this might be showing where you're at right now. Like, you feel betrayed by this person, but that's not at all what their intention was, okay? Celebration, harmony, peace, joy, togetherness, celebration. Celebrate love with simple acts of kindness. Given with an open heart and expect nothing in return. Yeah, so I feel like right now it's just being in this place of open-heartedness and allowing things to play out the way that they are. It's okay to feel this. Like, it's not like you're wrong in feeling this at all. But sitting with this emotion will help you work through this. Because right now this person feels like they want to escape. Like they just want to run away from it all. But they can't. They have to face whatever's going on. And they know that it's hurting you. And they don't want to hurt you. But they also can't just come forward and give you the energy that you need from them right now. And so it just feels bad. We have condemnation on the bottom. Even when the world seems against you, find strength in knowing your true self. Stay strong and know you're not alone. Exactly. Like, you're not alone in this. Like, they are thinking about you. They care about you deeply. They want to see things go, in a positive direction. Why aren't they reaching out, Source? What else would you like to say? What's the shadow aspect of this today? Hoity-toity, champagne taste, beer budget, arrogance, and pretentiousness. Okay, so there's someone here who's definitely taking up their time. Okay, and so they really have to figure out what to do with this situation. Devilish, right? Trouble follows them around, tempting, addictive charm. So this could be a third-party situation. It doesn't have to be. It just could be them dealing with someone who's very clever at distracting this person from what matters most to them. Like a time waster, right? Like, I feel like that's exactly what they're dealing with. We've got mystery. We have unknown, enigma, illusion, and confusing. Yeah, there's someone here who's wearing a mask when it comes to this person, okay? And then we've got addiction. Look, toxic attachment, drugs, alcohol, obsession. That's the thing here. This person's dealing with a toxic person in their life. Okay, they could have they could be an alcoholic. They don't have to be, but I just feel like they're dealing with something right now that they don't want to get you involved in. Like, they just want to keep you safe. And this is how they're keeping you safe. And for you, it might not feel like they're keeping you safe. For you, it might feel like they've abandoned you, or they're just like letting other things get in the way. And they're not, like, that's not their intention. Okay. With relationship. Yeah. Look, commitment, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, like, they want to give you the attention that you deserve, but they want to make sure that they give it to you without all this extra baggage. And it's really honorable. I mean, that's really honorable place to come from, right? Even if it hurts us, it's still an honorable place to come from. Like, they're really trying to come from a place of sincerity. Okay, so we have grounding, 432. You're reminded of the importance of staying grounded and centered amidst life's ups and downs. Connect with your inner strength and stability, finding peace and balance within yourself. So your angels are reminding you to stay grounded, especially when it comes to this situation. Okay, things aren't always what they seem. What else, Source? Okay. On the bottom, we've got letter, note, text message, invitation. And on this dragon, he's writing letters. So there's going to be written communication soon, okay? Like, reaching out, 13:33 on the clock. They're going to be reaching out soon, okay? I can't say it's tomorrow. I can't say it's today. I can't say it's next week. But their intention is to get back to you soon, for sure. Not today. Yeah, exactly. Not today. Okay, boundaries and hurt. Avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset. Okay, so they're avoiding conversation right now. Okay, and I do feel like there's hurt here. There's betrayal here. It's like, well, why couldn't they just tell me what's going on? But there's a sense of embarrassment that's coming through as well. Like, oh my gosh, if I'd have to tell them that this is what I'm dealing with, like, what would they think of me? They would think less of me. And to be fair, every one of us has had a situation like that. And so right now, it's really about giving them time and space to let them figure out what they need to figure out instead of trying to force something to happen. Because the more you force something to happen, the more you're going to push this person away. Okay? Yeah, reconcile. Look, repair, cure, understanding, and concession. Like, they want to come back. Right? They want to come back. This is not like I'm just leaving you to leave you. I want you to hurt. Like, that's not what they're doing at all. They hate the fact right now that they can't talk to you about some of these things because they know that you could help them. But it's just right now they just don't want to get you involved because there's something here that they feel like it's going to be better to tell you after the fact. Wow. Yeah, so this could be a twin. I'm not surprised that this card came out. I'm not. Because that's what this feels like. It just feels like, they deserve to tell me. Like, I deserve to know. And it's not that you don't deserve to know what's going on. It's just that right now is not the time to know what's going on. You'll have your time to know. We have religious factors flipping out. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so there could be someone here who's really, like, that's in their life that's really threatened by your spiritual practices or your religious beliefs. Okay, and they're really throwing that on them, especially if there's kids involved. Like, it could be like a baby's mama or a baby's daddy saying, like, I don't want my kids subjected to that, you know, and that has nothing to do with you, right? That really has nothing to do with you. You don't even have a foot in that argument because you're not the parent. Right? And so that's exactly what they're trying to say. It's like, well, we're trying to figure this out the best way possible, but it's like there's something else that's at play here, okay? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, okay? So it's time for you to take space and time to yourself, reconnect with you, reconnect with where you're at on your journey, right? Okay, so we have balance, 222. Maintain harmony and balance in your life to manifest your desires. Exactly. Come back into balance. Ground yourself. Right? Jealousy, possessiveness, competitiveness, dependence, and paranoia. So there's someone here that's jealous of your connection with this person. Okay? And remember, this doesn't have to be your twin flame. It's just, but even if it is or it isn't, like, there's someone here who's jealous of the connection that you have with this person. If this is a business partner, there's someone here that's jealous of your connection. If this is a potential romance, there's someone here that's jealous of your connection. There's someone here who's a time waster who's causing drama. What did I say? Someone's wearing masks. We saw that with the unknown, the enigma. Hiding true feelings, pretending and deluding, gaslighting and personifying. Yeah, so there's someone here who is really putting this person through it, and that's why they're not reaching out. Okay, look, we've got clown, performance, camouflage, laugh at, revenge. Yeah, there's someone here who's wearing a mask, right? There's someone here who's really putting this person through it. We've got spring, seeds. So springtime could be when things change, when you hear back from this person. I also heard the winter time. And balance, again, karma and justice, right? So trying to balance the scales, but it is important for you to keep yourself balanced. Limitations and fears. So that's the problem. They're facing their own limitations and fears right now, and that's for them to face, right? It's not for us to clean out someone else's karma. It's not for us to do someone else's healing. We can only focus on our own healing. Okay, we've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yes. And then we've got, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love. And remember, love is not what everybody was taught to believe that love is, right? That possessive, it has to be the way that I need it to be, the way that I want it to be. Love is really just unconditional love, like accepting where this person's at, loving them from afar and knowing that that's okay, right? It doesn't have to be them being in your life in this here, now, here moment. They'll be in your life when it's meant to be. Can you be okay with that, right? That's what real unconditional love is. It's not caging the butterfly. It's letting the butterfly be free and admiring its beauty. Pride. Or orgullo. Is that right? Orgullo, yeah. Pride. So there's pride at play here. I feel like there's pride on both parts. On your part, on this person's part, and on the third party part. Like, it's just something you're all working through right now. And again, take it as it resonates, but that is something that's coming through. It says the indigenous Choilita women of Bolivia were once treated as second-class citizens. The pejorative name, I'm not sure if that's right, Chola, was given to them by the Spaniards. Tales were told about their poor hygiene, and they were banned from walking through wealthy neighborhoods and shooed away from some public areas. Recently, these women have started to reclaim their stature and proudly showcase their electric style. Their colorful layered skirts, richly embroidered laramas, decorative jewelry, and braided hairstyle topped with their trademark borsalinos, or bowler hat, make up an undeniably original look. They are even groups of cholas breaking down feminine stereotypes, such as the popular female wrestlers called cholitas luchadores, the fighting cholitas, and the mountain climbing cholitas escaladoras, or climbing cholitas. Cholos have learned to market their look and have empowered themselves to become savvy business owners as an emblem of Bolivia's indigenous people. Becoming too prideful about the wrong things can leave us feeling empty. Authentic pride does not come from money or fame, but from within. It can shine through in how we carry and care for ourselves and what we choose to nurture and feed. So your asimilación is, I am proud of who I am at this moment. What are some things you're proud of about yourself? How can you showcase your best attributes or personal accomplishments? And the other thing is here is to also look at, have you become inflated? Is your pride getting in the way of you living fully and authentically? Wow. And it's so crazy because my throat keeps, hold on, let me take a drink. I can't even talk. Yeah, it feels like my throat was choking up because it's like, but I'm not prideful. Like, yeah, I deserve to have them in my life. And some of us are going to be angry about it, and that's okay. But that anger is a blueprint for us to do healing, right? And all of us have felt it. All of us have gone through that. But I feel like right now this person is dealing with something that is not for you to be involved in, and that's okay, right? Like, I don't feel like you'd even enjoy being involved in it, even if you were. It's like you could say that you would, but it's very heavy, the energy here. And they're doing their best to protect you from it. And so it is coming from a place of love. But I do feel like that they're also dealing with their own internal pride and trying to heal that as well. And especially if this is a twin flame, there's a lot of healing that's going on from a separation here. So allow things to play out as they will. Eventually this person will reach back out to you, okay? And if this is a partner or someone that is, you know, like in your life right now you're wondering about, they will be reaching out to you soon, okay? So I know this wasn't an easy reading, but if you felt like this was your reading, leave a little, is there a hat emoji? Yeah, leave a little hat emoji down below and say, I let go of my need to have things the way that I see fit right now and open up to the possibility of how things can be by trusting in source. And if it resonated, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find everything you need in the description below, including how to reach me for a personal reading, as well as how to join as a member of the channel. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, but I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming through to give us this very powerful message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.